So, EOS, standing for the Entrepreneurial Operating System, is just that. It's a system to run your business. And so it's a great process, is what it is. And it helps business owners keep at the forefront the things that they're trying to achieve through quarterly meetings with an implementer, or if they self-implement, they have an integrator in their business to do that. It it helps them first identify their vision, where they want to go, and then what their goals are. And then it helps them break those down into those quarterly meetings and then further breaking them down into those bite-sized pieces or rocks that they're called. And so what are those big rocks that you're focusing on each quarter? And then you check in again at the next quarter and the next quarter to keep momentum going. And that is great. It's fantastic to keep those things front of mind. There's some science behind why they do them quarterly, because as humans, about every 90 days, we start to get bored or we start to fall off with momentum and motivation. And so then another check in at 90 days that ramps up the motivation and the focus on things. So it's a good process. In fact, I have recommended the traction book to accounting firms when they're looking for some structure to how to get focused and get some things accomplished in the firm. And I actually looked at becoming an EOS implementer too. And why I am not, and why that credential is not after my name, is because of one particular requirement for the implementers, and that was purity. And they require their implementers to only consult on the EOS system. So for me, not being able to help an accounting firm specifically with an operational issue or with a workflow, if I would have been prohibited to do that, which I would have been at risk of losing my franchise license. That was the decision maker for me. That was a deal breaker. I wanted to be able to specifically use my experience and my knowledge to help accounting firms. And I even had asked about niching. Were there EOS implementers who worked in specific industries? And the answer was a resounding no, because it's a system that works for all businesses, which is great. It's great. But I kept thinking, well, what if a firm doesn't know how to implement some other things, or there's just some underlying causes that are there creating the pain that they're working toward? They could get there so much faster if we were able to explain to them, if you make this change, wouldn't be possible under EOS as an implementer.